What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Double Dribble. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about, my opinion, the biggest steal of the first round of the 2022 NBA Draft. That player that we're going to be talking about today and that I think could turn out to be the biggest steal of the draft, that is Dalen Terry. He is a point guard / shooting guard from Arizona. He's a 6'7", 195-pound player. This past season, he averaged 8 points per game, 4.8 rebounds, 3.9 assists. He shot 50% from the field and 36.4% from three. Currently, he's projected to be a late first-round pick, and I think that he has the potential or the opportunity to be one of the biggest steals of the first round in this year's 2022 NBA Draft. So let's go ahead and look at some of the reasons why I think he could be the biggest steal. So I think, one of the reasons why he could be the biggest steal is a lot of people expected him to kind of make a return for his junior season at Arizona. They thought that he would maybe get some feedback from NBA teams and scouts that he needed to just improve his game and that he would, get fueled by that and have a breakout season for his junior season. But that's honestly not what happened. So Dalen Terry actually showed, a lot of flashes this year in his sophomore year of potential potential star, I guess you could say, in the making, but showed a lot of really promising flashes. He played behind projected top 10 pick or lottery pick Bennedict Mathurin. So he was obviously their go-to guy, their best player, and their go-to offensive player. So Dalen Terry had a limited offensive role, but at times when Bennedict Mathurin was off the floor, Dalen Terry showed a lot of potential, showed the ability to score the ball, be a playmaker, make the right reads, and really just get the team a bucket when they need it. Teams saw this potential. They saw his potential in workouts, and obviously he got good feedback, and now he is staying in the NBA draft and is projected to be kind of a late to middle first round draft pick. And I think that, he's just, building up a lot of confidence right now. Seeing that he can be a first round pick is just feeling him even more than if he were to return to Arizona. And right now, like I said, he's projected to be kind of a first or late first round pick or middle of the first round pick. So, some other reasons why I think he could be the biggest steal is, he's got all the physical tools of a player that, NBA teams need or value at the guard position. He's tall at 6'7", lanky. I believe he's got near 7-foot wingspan. Correct me if I'm wrong, but at 6'7" with that long of arms, he's extremely quick when necessary. Showed the burst required to get to the rim and has the athletic ability to finish at the rim. He also has the traits to make him an elite defensive player and elite defender at the NBA level. He was named a player on the Pac-12 All-Defensive teams as one of the best perimeter defenders in the country. With his length, his size, his athletic ability, at that guard spot, I think he could cause a lot of havoc for NBA players and NBA guards, and I think that allows him to really be able to guard a multitude of positions at the NBA level. And then looking at his offensive size, he's got a really good feel for the game. He's a really good passer. He's a great rebounder for the guard position, and he's a decent shooter. He's not not the best shooter right now, but I believe he continued to develop that and work on that. He shot 36% from three and 50% from the field. So shot pretty decent percentages. Nothing crazy will really stand out, but he's got a solid jump shot, and he really just has a really good feel for the game. And I think that when he was able to show that at Arizona this past season, you could really see that he was an NBA player playing at the college level. Obviously, he had to take kind of the backseat to Bennedict Mathurin because he was obviously their go-to player and their guy. Along with that, he's got a high work ethic, competitiveness. And he, kind of shown the ability to understand and have the willingness to accept any role. I think that'll lead him the opportunity to be a great two-way player at the NBA level. He's got the prototypical size, his skill set, and I think that he could be a really good, defensive player. Offense side of the ball as well, he ranked top 10 in the Pac-12 in both the assist rate and the effective field goal percentage, and he ranked 83rd nationally in the offensive rating. So he, was very efficient on the offensive side of the ball. He didn't try to do too much. He just did what he needed to do. Shot, like I said, decent percentages, was extremely efficient, made the right reads, rebounded the ball at the guard position. I think that he just got a lot of skills and skill set to his game, a high skill set to his game, and with his size, I just think he didn't have enough opportunities to kind of play like the guy or be aggressive like he's the guy. And I think if he gets in the NBA and gets with the right team and gets good opportunities, and is really has a team that instills that confidence in him, I think that he could be a great player at the NBA level. I think that the worst case scenario with Terry is that he's maybe a rotational piece or a good player off the bench. But I think if he continue to develop offensively, get that aggressive nature to him, and really have the ability to kind of be the guy, I guess. I think that we're looking at a player that could turn into a big key in a franchise's core, and a big player that really helps a team win and be successful at the NBA level. He's, like I said, he's got the skill set to do it on both sides of the ball, which I think extremely important. If you want to be the guy or be really successful at the NBA level, you got to be able to do it on both sides of the floor. If you look at most of the great NBA players right now do it on both sides of the floor. Obviously, there's some occasions or some exceptions, but for the most part, you got to be able to play both sides. And I think that he's got the ability, he's got the size, he's got the skill set, the determination. I think if he gets picked, around the 20th range, late or early 20s, late in the first round draft, I think that he could be a steal and be a great pick for, any team that late in the first round to pick him up. So I just want to hear from all you guys in the comment section down below. Your thoughts on Dalen Terry. Do you think, or do you see what I'm seeing, I guess, in that potential to be a great player at the NBA level and one of the biggest steals of the first round in this year's draft? Leave that all in the comment section down below. Make sure to hit the like button on this video. As always, share this video with your friends. Hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Thank you.